Good morning, folks. We're starting with the Gemini Observatory, taking a page out of the Soho Lasco book and using an occulter disk to block stellar glare and better capture objects in the nearby space. They used it here for the first direct imaging of an exoplanet and offer up to 10 times better views than any other method we currently use. You can see the dust and what they call the accretion disk, allegedly left over from planet formation. That's normal light on the left, polarized only on the right. Article here, bringing up shades of our Starwater series. It's official. Most brown dwarfs are stormy like Jupiter. I won't spoil this whole article. Rather, I'll just remind you that we've shown that water was found in sunspots, and that we've found stars no hotter than a pot of coffee. Just how much water is out there. Coming to the alert map, where a nuclear event occurred in Pennsylvania when a fire system activated and covered a transformer with water. The reactor shut down shortly thereafter. Let's kick it to the weather. Ian is fully formed and hanging out at the southwest Pacific Bend east of Australia and north of New Zealand. Currently expected to snag another bite of strength and then head to the southeast. We'll keep an eye there for sure. Europe, finally getting a little time off, but with America's latest storm already in the Atlantic and on the way over. We still will have precipitation in the States shifting around the 38th latitude line and also on the west coast, where we're starting to see the effects from a couple low spinners out to sea. Let's also come to South America. Yesterday we shared just how insane the December rain was, and low off the coast converges for storming along his tail that hooks up back north onto the east coast there. Every convergence is relevant, even for a rainforest. Spot of good news. Stanford has again begun updating the solar polar fields data. Remember, it was at November 23rd for a while, and is still slightly behind, but this is highly encouraging for our watches going forward. In the advanced version of the Quake video going all the way back to 1976, it's just about done, fast as I can make it. Solar wind shows last night's CME impact, solid density reading but looking yellow. The speed didn't even break 450. It's a fairly weak event which did not produce a magnetic storm or even significant instability. The sensitive metrics are taking it a little worse, especially the electron flux, but that's got another explanation coming soon. If you missed it, we took an X-class solar flare yesterday, X1. Exciting for sure, but not too exciting. This is still nowhere near solar max expectations. Even still, the flare did produce a significant CME that is expected to impact Earth tomorrow. It's kind of quick, and geomagnetic storms are very, very likely, along with major auroral shows. If it arrives any sooner, one would begin to worry about satellites and local grids. And I don't really think it's done. Done with the X flares, maybe, but M's are going to keep coming today. Even though we have been watching this underperformance on the sun for more than 2 years, if there's a sunspot that can go hard, it's this one. So magnetically complex, with multiple delta spots. It's important not to lose sight of the plasma filaments either. The dark masses are just as eruptive as solar flaring, and we got twin pythons vertically oriented spinning in now. Last but not least, folks, the limb eruptions continue. These tend to surge the polar radiation, and there is evidence that the X-flare surged Earth's magnetic connection to the sun as well, and we're currently nearing a level 3 proton storm condition. That's why the electrons are falling. All astronauts in the station should now be in their safe areas, if not already. More eruptions could surge us more, and we're not far away from having polar airline flights rerouted, and any past that we need to consider surface dangers. All the while, the coronal holes are incoming today. They span north and south and are quite powerful. Planets lining up, with Venus conjoining Mercury today. Got some shots of our star. Both the earthquake and solar flare watch is on. Eyes open. No fear, it's 6:35 a.m. Eastern Time, and that's the news. Be safe, everyone.